The we're doing so many. This is especially on the mining side where there's some bleed into aggregate and that we're seeing it a lot on the construction side. The monitoring has just ratcheted it up to I mean it's exploded into an industry. It's like every second show now is talking about it, and each monitoring system is different and fills a different need and provides a different set of data that's required. And now you've got things like government regulations coming in that require certain processes in place, including data. It's just a lot. So have you moved into that space, Gage?
Yeah, so now you're speaking my language. This has been my life for more than a year, but specifically 8 months ago, I took the role of digital business development manager with the goal of we had this idea to create our own monitoring system. Specifically at that time was for power units, so a component we already sold that needed monitored, and the analog wasn't working. A gauge would break, something would happen, and nobody would really know until something happened. So we started with this idea that we are going to monitor power units. For aggregate, I envision in the next few years, this will be the go-to. There's already some OEMs that are implementing these on new machines. And the bad part about doing that is you leave the old machines to go get thrown away because people start falling in love with this digital monitoring and the ease of access. And
I'm so glad you're bringing this up. I've wondered about this and asked about it on the show. Usually I get the answer from the OEMs. They go, well, we're just putting it on our new machines. There's a little bit the heavy equipment manufacturer, like the cats of the world is out there. There's some retrofitting, I think. But I'm getting a lot of, well, it's on the new machines. And so I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I've been actually waiting for this on the show for a while. So this is actually retrofitting these old machines with modern monitoring systems.
Either way, yes. We just developed a new box that can take 150 inputs. So 150 sensors can be placed into one connectivity box, is what we're calling it. And it can go up into the cloud and get dispersed. So it's very easy. Any other industry, if you have anything you want to measure, I can't preference it enough. If you have a component that the new OEM is not monitoring, or you don't like their system, or you want to keep all your fleet, say you're an aggregate supplier, any supplier, and you want to keep your haul trucks on the same IoT device as your crushers and your anything, we can be that source, and we have that power to throw anything into the cloud and give you one database, one app, one website to monitor everything on your site.